Okay, let's start. Raise hands. Nikki, go ahead. Get us started.
Hi, Shedeur. Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. You had 2 seconds on the clock. You had one thing you needed to do, and you did exactly that. What did you see on that play, and where was LeJohn Wester at the right place at the right time?
Definitely, we knew. Well, I told the running back, I said, "Hey, look, do this with everything you got, bro." Seriously, I told him, I said, "Come on, bro, do everything you got to do." So I knew we was getting a lot of pressure, so I was like, "Okay, cool, we're gonna roll right here. So let's go ahead and roll." We put Travis backside, he gonna get all the attention. Then LeJohn just gonna be there outside, one-on-one. They're not gonna think we're gonna throw him the ball because he's like a shorter guy probably in that situation. So then I rolled left, everybody went in the middle of the end zone, and I just trusted God. I just threw it up to God, and God answered the prayer for sure.
Brian Helton, Daily Camp. What are your emotions after a game like this, where it just seemed like it was desperate there at the end, and you guys kind of pulling this out? And you guys make plays there in the end. Not only that play you're talking about, but in overtime and Travis is playing like that.
Just a relief, honestly, because I know personally I didn't play nowhere close to my best game at all. I know offensively we didn't play nowhere close to the best game that we could have at all. So, and we was talking the whole game like something gonna have to happen. When Lamar Young got in and made that play, we needed somebody, We needed somebody to make a play and do something special. So that was, I say, was the message during the game, because offensively we wasn't just clicking. I was missing reads. And it's just like, you got to understand, I can't have a game like that again.
Hey, Shedeur, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. Just curious what your perspective was on the final play that Travis made. Were you just assuming you were going to get to go back on the field? I mean, they're at the 1 yard line. What were your perspective, and what did you see if you were watching at all?
I know exactly what y'all was seeing. I said the same thing. I was like, okay, we've been here before. We got experience, at home, overtime. And then what's crazy is I said, hey, I said early in the day, I said, hey, come on, bro, let's win. Let's do it fast, and we got to go to overtime. So what happens, we went to overtime. But that's the truth. Like, I really did say that earlier. But yeah, it was just Travis. He told me before he went on the field, he was like, I'm going to get a pick here. And I said, bro, make sure, bro. Make sure. Y'all do everything y'all can. And then he made a play, which was amazing. But that's stuff Travis does. So a couple weeks ago, you said, like, when was Travis' best game? Like, Travis has a lot of, like, great stuff in him. It's just in those key moments and in those key situations, that's when he brings it out.
Adam.
Hi, Shedeur. Adam was Tiger 24/7 Sports. You mentioned it wasn't a perfect performance. Knowing that you guys can still play better football and you'll still get a win today, what does that kind of do for you guys going forward?
Well, it makes us take a deep dive of reality, knowing we can't afford to do that type of stuff again. And we definitely, getting punished. I'll say tomorrow. We're getting punished tomorrow for all the mistakes. I would say for all the penalties, just for missed throws, just everything misreads. Yeah.
Jake, next.
Shedeur, you took a lot of hits tonight. Just how are you feeling physically right now?
When it comes to Saturdays, I just don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to win. I know on that drive, I felt that, I would say, I felt like I was getting in that mode. I really felt that. And then just really getting in a different mindset of like, whatever it takes, I don't care. Quarterbacks don't like those, but I don't care right now. Because we got to do whatever it takes to win. And that's why I'm walking down to the goal line and back like, bro, whatever it takes to win, whatever it takes to win, whatever it takes to win. And then we trusted on the guys. Micah, had his touchdown, which I'm excited for. And it's just a lot of trust going on. It was like, hey, give me it, bro. I got you. I was like, all right, I'll give it to you. And then he did what he was supposed to do. He carried the load. So overall, we're just real excited, real thankful about this game, and thankful for how we came out of this game. Nobody too much injured, and we got 7 days, I don't know, to the next game.
Charles Bishop, pregame show. Shedeur, wanted to ask, was there a strange sense of deja vu? You made a similar play in the Celebration Bowl that sent that game in overtime. Was there any similarities in regards to this play?
Nah, I say life happens over and over. Like, it's the same circle if you really pay attention to, I would say, and self-reflect on everything that goes on in your life and making the right decisions and just putting yourself in, I would say, just doing good in life, doing good with people, just being just a nice person overall, good would always come your way. So it's like year after year, it's always, I'll say the same thing, but it just prepares you for the next level, next year and next challenges you're going to face. So it definitely was deja vu, but I knew, like, at the end of the day, like, something's going to happen.
Where would you say your sense of resiliency comes from? Feels like you keep popping back up there time and time again and just don't really flinch. Where does that come from?
You don't have an option. That comes from your parents, how you was raised. You know, like, you don't have an option to fail. Like, that's a non-negotiable. So it's like, you know, when people say, what's your plan B? No, it's only football. That's the only plan there is. I don't have a trust fund. Dad ain't set me up good like that. But I'll make sure I set up my kids, you know, what a trust fund right now.
We're going to have to take one more question for Shedeur. Go ahead.
Shedeur, watching it from above, the scene was bizarre. You had 22 guys down at the goal line waiting for the verdict of the review on the final play. You had Travis flexing in the middle of the field. You had however many thousands of fans running around. Have you ever seen anything like that? And can you just describe what the scene was like in those couple minutes after the final play?
Well, I'd say definitely the word you speak is powerful. That's why I use the word legendary. And I posted so many times, I don't care who nerves it gets on. But that's just the word that I stand by and I live by, and everything in life. I feel like that's the word kind of like that projects my life a little bit. So through all the moments, throughout everything, it's just, I know at the end of the day, legendary. Like, that's just what's ingrained in me. That's the word I know. And that's all I think about.
Okay, thank you, Shedeur.
You got something? Yeah. Last one right here.
Chris Miller, this time. Being able to win in 3 different conferences, your journey from the SWAC to the Pac-12 and now the Big 12, what are your thoughts on being able to win in all 3 conferences?
To us, it's just a game. You know, we're not thinking about each conference and everything like that. We're just thinking about the next opponent. So each and every game is almost the same. We just have the same focus, have the same mentality going into it, no matter the opponent. If it's FCS, FBS, Power 5, Power 4, it doesn't really matter. But everybody just give a round of applause for Travis right here. We got Travis. Hey.
Okay, thanks, Shedeur.
Thanks, Shedeur.
Thank you, Shedeur.